It's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss there's a big difference between being handsome and being select, guys. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and comment. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic, man. See, the thing is, guys, a lot of things that a lot of people got misconstrued is that they have this ideal image of what a handsome, what a select man's supposed to be, and they just feel like just because automatically that a dude is handsome or something like that, that they feel like he's automatically select, and that's not true. That's definitely not true. And the thing about that is, like, say for instance, like a lot of people come at me, but like, damn, why are you making handsome select videos? Of like, I have proof from women to say they called me handsome too, but at the same time, they treated me as select. You know, see what I'm saying? They'll call me fine. They'll say they want to do these things. They'll say, oh, yeah. They want to do it. They'll show you the actions that they'll give you to indicate that they want to sleep with you, to indicate that they want you in that way. You see what I mean? That there's different ways they'll like you, and you get different. You make different impressions on different people. You'll understand that in these environments that you go in, and you notice that every time you go somewhere, the girls always staring, the girls doing that. They act in a certain way every time you go around. Just being handsome just doesn't do that. It ain't just being handsome could be like, okay, there's a difference between being cute and being fine. You see what I'm saying? There's a big difference between being handsome and being sexy. You see what I mean? That's the thing, guys. Like, they seem like they all have this ideal image. Like, select guys, most of the select men, the ones that's really banging the women, don't look like what you think they look like. They don't. A lot of these dudes that you think that's these are the ultimate select, man. Y'all just think that they look like Austin Dunham or something. You think they look like Aquaman or something like that. Everybody don't. You see, the thing is that's a big problem too, because most men always think that women is always looking at the face, and that's just not the case. That is not the case. Being select goes way beyond that. Way beyond that. Okay, you got a nice face, but that's cool. That's the thing, like, yo, that's the thing, like, that's probably why people be like, oh, but he's a whatever. I guess they'll call me an ugly dude or whatever, and say that why is he making handsome man videos? But like I say, women have called me handsome before, but I'd much rather them call me sexy. I'd much rather them say I'm fine. I'd much rather them say, oh, I want to jump your bones, straight up. Let me take you home with me. That's what the cougars like to say most of the time. But anyway, I'll take care of you. But anyway, a lot of dudes, that's the thing. It's a lot of dudes saying that. A lot of men say that. You don't hear women say, oh, it's just a face, or, oh, he looks good, he has a cute face. But no, it's not. That's not the thing. When they say a man is attractive, they don't just look at the face. They're looking at the entire presentation. They're looking at the whole package. Shout out to Ron Wills. They're always looking at the entire package. So that's what makes a man select. His demeanor, his mannerisms, not just the way he look. It was just that like that. Of course, you can look at his body build. Of course, yeah. That's why we preach the body game. Shout out to Ron Wills once again. But just to say that, okay, you just handsome and you just feel like this is supposed to just happen. No, that's why I put handsome and select, because you could be handsome all day, but you ain't select. A good example of this is Steve Urkel. Yeah, you see how Steve Urkel was like, yeah, even in his nerdy ways and in his nerdy demeanor, he could be considered handsome. He could be considered cute by the women. Yeah, he could be considered all that. But do they want to sleep with him? Do they get that vibe that, oh yeah, he could do that? No. That's not the vibe that he's giving. And that's how they're treating him. You see what I'm saying? That's not coming from me. See, that's another thing a lot of dudes do. They sit there and they're judged from their perspective, saying that, just because he looks this way, then this is how it goes. No, that's not how it goes. The women dictate that. Look how the women are treating him. That's how this is the conclusion that I'm drawing it from. The way that the women were treating Steve Urkel was that he's not sexy. He's a nerdy dude. Oh no, they didn't like his manners. You might have a couple girls that probably would like him just the way he is, but it wouldn't be the ones that he wanted. And that's the problem with a lot of dudes. They be like, okay, yeah, you can get some, but it ain't gonna be the ones that you want. The ones that you want to get, and the girl that he wanted was Laura, wasn't feeling them like that. Wasn't feeling them like that at all. And a lot of other girls with the school wasn't. But until he changed, until Stephon Urkel, to Stephon, that was a big difference. But you notice something? The face didn't change, none of that. But he became select. His mannerisms changed. His whole speech pattern changed. The way his demeanor changed. But you know what most thing that changed the most though? The fact that he gave off sex appeal. That's what it is. At the beginning, Steve Urkel has a complete lack of sex appeal. His whole brain is centered around science. Complete lack of it. Anything. Everything is just, he's giving off a whole bunch of simp behavior. Oh, I'll bring you flowers to your classroom every day before you go to class every day type vibe. But Stephon Urkel, he gave up that cool vibe, that cool laid back vibe. Had a different tone in his voice and everything. And they ended up going for it. He didn't change at all. His face stayed the same, guys. His face was still the same. He ended up wearing different clothes. He wasn't wearing them big ass overalls going all the way up to his chest and shit. He wasn't wearing none of that. He wore something smooth, and it complemented his already. He already had a somewhat decent frame, even though he was skinny as hell. But he wore something that'll best complement his frame, and when he wore that, they was feeling that too. Sometimes it'll be like a lot about your swagger. He had a whole different swagger. That's what made him select. But he still looked the same, guy. That's what I'm saying. He still looked the same. But y'all will look at him and be like, oh, he not some dude. If he started making handsome man videos or something like that, oh, he's not some dude that's knocking down the women or nothing like that. I'm not going to listen to him. Because y'all sitting there just judging a man's face. You're not looking at everything. You're not looking at the demeanor. You're not looking at how you can chat them down and make them feel good. You don't know his mannerisms. You don't know how his demeanor strikes a woman. That's the thing. That's a lot of things because it's a whole bunch of guys judging other guys instead of looking at how the women react to these guys and wondering why. I was like, damn, and the ones that y'all throwing under the bus and the ones that a lot of the dudes are saying, oh, he ain't getting none of that, be the main ones tapping them. They be the main ones tapping it, man. Since y'all just wanted most of the dudes, when I say y'all, it'd be like a little bit of stragglers come on and be like, why he making these type of videos? He don't look like this. He don't look, you know what I'm saying? These feel like a select man has to look like some type of fashion model or something, which you really, really don't understand. You ever seen like places in the hood or it could be places like on the football team. A lot of those dudes don't look like no fashion models, but they smashing chicks. Because what makes them select isn't their face. It's the whole package. It's the demeanor. They can chat down girls after they like what they see, of course. A lot of them guys got muscle on them, yes. So they got the bait, they got the foundation. Shout out to Ron Wills. So on top of that, they can chat them down, have a good demeanor. Oh yeah, and most importantly, exhibiting sex appeal. That's what makes a man select. It's raw sex appeal. And if they don't have that, you could be handsome all day. You're just gonna be seen as cute, and you ain't gonna be getting none. And that's all that is. And there's a lot of handsome men that ain't getting none. Just because they're just considered as cute. They don't give off the vibe that you can tear some shit up. Straight up. That's what women are looking for. They're looking at something, they're looking for something, yeah. They're looking for somebody that can tear that shit up. And if you're not exhibiting that aura, and you just coming off as, oh, cute, okay, yeah, whatever, they gonna treat you a little bit, but y'all the ones that be getting the little brother vibe. Them the ones that be getting friend zoned. Why you think that the dudes say, oh yeah, he's a friend, but he's smashing? No, it's a lot of these handsome men in the friend zone, and they ain't smashing nothing. And they ain't smashing nothing. That's why there's an important thing. Being handsome alone ain't it. It just is what it is. Now, I understand if you saying handsome from the context, okay, we understand what makes a man select. I understand that. But if you're thinking that just being handsome and just looking good is enough, it's not. It's just not. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not. So being select, exhibiting that sex appeal, that's the big difference. That's being handsome. You're seeing as cute. Okay, yeah, you cute, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. But select, he's sexy. Ooh, I want to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit different from saying, oh, he's just cute. He's handsome. Oh, he's cute. He's fine. Sexy as hell. See the difference? Which one would you want to be? Which man do you want to be? And you know it. Just keep it a buck. And the men that y'all think that they say he's fine and he's sexy don't look like these dudes. Because society got y'all thinking that the dudes that's getting the most look like fashion models. And y'all looking at these people like the Tyler Perry movies and thinking that everybody looks like them. Those are ASPs. Those are different. Shout out to Cousin T-Top. And not even all of them. But like I'm saying, it's the guys that y'all think that ain't getting the most. And y'all, and them be the main ones wondering why these girls dealing with him? You don't look like that. But she pretty as this, she pretty as that. They be the main girl you want. She damn near look like a fashion model, but she dealing with this dude. Why do you think that? Take a good look at that guy. And take a good look at how she's treating that guy. Take a good look at how the other women are reacting to that guy. And you'll have your answer. But your answer will force you to take accountability. And will force you to look in the mirror, which is why a lot of men don't like to do it. It is what it is, guys. But there's a big difference between being handsome and being select. It is what it is. Do what you want with that information. It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if you're willing to work at it. I'm out. I almost had my intro right too, but I'm out. Outro.